Simple ideas are the best, but they are also quite hard to accomplish. I think that behind a simple idea, there's often a lot of thoughts, a lot of time, a lot of feedback, a lot of iteration, because it's just not easy to come up with simple ideas that actually work. Today I want to talk about what I think it is the simplest, most useful product I ever created, and it's a Chrome plugin. Yeah, Chrome plugin. If you probably already know what it is, but it's basically a piece of software that you can install on top of your Chrome browser that gives you extra functionalities. For instance, AdBlock. I guess everyone knows this one. And it's actually not that hard to develop and to release into the Chrome store. And I had this very simple idea, but that I basically use it almost every day. So I buy online a lot. And when I buy online, I often use Amazon. Sometimes I also use other platforms, but mostly Amazon. And before buying something, I always like to check the reviews. I often check the Amazon reviews, but recently, or maybe not so recently, but for the past 2 years, every time I'm buying something, I check for YouTube reviews. Because this is actually a huge business. Content creators basically just spend their euros buying Amazon products, creating reviews, like video reviews, and getting a lot of views. And there's actually YouTube reviews for almost every Amazon product. So I quite often saw myself copying the text, opening a new tab on YouTube, pasting the title of the product plus the word reviews and checking it. And after doing this 3 or 4 times, as a good software developer, I decided that okay, this is enough. I don't want to keep on copy pasting all of these products. It's time to create a tool to automate it. And I think that a good software developer, by the way, is a lazy person and tries to automate everything, and that's kind of what I do. So if I have to repeat a certain procedure more than 3 times, normally I try to automate it somehow. So that's what my plugin do. It's a plugin that every time I open Amazon, there's a little YouTube button that pops up, and once I click on that button, it just basically opens a new tab on YouTube, copying the title of the product plus the word review. It's simple, I know, but I just use it every time. For anything, if I'm buying clothes, I click there. If I'm buying a tech product, I click there. If I'm buying toilet paper, I click there. And I thought, okay, this is so genius, so simple, that actually everyone will love it. Everyone will use it. So I shared it on the store. I shared it with my friends. I got 1 or 2 friends that were super excited, but then that's it. No one installed it. And I actually do not understand why. I mean, Chrome plugins are tricky because not a lot of people use it, and actually once you install a plugin, they have access to kind of your whole browser history, and if you are not careful, you can actually be scammed and they can just access maybe critical information. So I decided to open source the plugin and to remove any tracking that I had. I had some Google Analytics just to check how many people were using it and so on. So I just remove everything. I don't want to make money, at least at the moment, with this plugin. I just want people to use it because it's so cool. I shared it on Reddit. I shared it on Hacker News, but still I didn't get that much traction. Currently I have like 50 users, 50 people that installed the plugin. And most recently I got a review, my first 5-star review for this plugin. And it's, can you guess what niche of so basically, in this review, this person acknowledged that this plugin was super useful for a very specific niche, and I guess you'll never guess because it's very, very specific. So this person said that the plugin was super useful for mechanical pencils, which is, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess you'll have to search for it, but it's those kind of pencils or pens that you have ink, like these old ones that you can just, I don't know, dip it on ink and use it. Maybe I'm just making a huge mistake. But what this person said was that, yeah, they normally have these pencils, they have very complex names and they hate to just copy paste them. So this plugin is super useful. And it's cool that I'm basically targeting a group, a niche that I didn't even know existed. And first thing I did was opening Reddit, going to a subreddit of mechanical pencils and creating a post saying, hey, maybe this is useful for you. And I got a couple of upvotes, nothing too crazy, but well, I just got a couple new users. And yeah, I'm still waiting for the day that someone will realize that this is a great product and it will just boom and go to, I don't know, 1 million installs or something. I think this day will come. Yeah, I don't know how to describe for you because it's not that easy to find it on, I think it's called, in the Chrome store it's called YouTube reviews, product YouTube reviews. I guess I'll just share a link on the description of the podcast if you want to try it out. That was the podcast for today. See you tomorrow. And if you have some simple ideas that you released or you're thinking about, just share it with me on Twitter, TiagoRBF. I would like to know about them. See you tomorrow.